any day. Let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all that.
Okay, so I have my molds out. I'm gonna do all 3 of these. I might make these in different videos, but I'm definitely gonna do all 3 of these. So if this isn't all in one video, check out my other videos. So this is the mold for the chess set, and then this is the mold for the domino set. So this is the set that I just did, and I see that I have to do it a little different because the blue kind of bled. So I know how to fix it this time, and we're gonna get it right. Tonight, I need to boil it tonight. So the customer that ordered these wants some like a royal purple, so this is what I chose from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It's eggplant, deep eggplant. This one is Snow White, and this is the only resin I use. It's not a sponsored video. This is just what I use. Bless you. And I'm going to tape the areas because with that set over there, I didn't tape the areas. I thought that me just wiping them would be enough, and it wasn't. So, and I'm also going to do gold. So I'm going to do this chess set and start mixing. So these are the cups that I like to use. I like to use these because they're from the Dollar Tree and I could dispose of them immediately. And so what I'm going to do is just fill them up 50-50 and color it and go from there. So these come with usually a set that I get, like a set of cups from Hobby Lobby. This is good when I'm doing like ashtrays and stuff like that, but I actually like to use these because these are like skewers. I like to use these because they're long and I could get down in my cup without getting anything on me. I'm gonna need this. It comes with the cups, like I said, from Hobby Lobby, and I always wear gloves, and I have a mask. This is a KN95 mask, but you're supposed to wear a respirator. I actually have a respirator, right? Yeah, I have a respirator. I can't breathe at all with it on, so unfortunately I'm gonna do this. But you're supposed to wear a ventilator, right? Is it a ventilator or a respirator?
Respirator.
Where's it at? So okay, before I pour my resin, I am going to tape out which areas I don't want purple, because that white will soak up everything, any imperfections, any of the smallest things on this, the white will soak it up. So let me do that real quick, and I'm gonna try to put you in a position where you can see that happening. So let me see if I could get a good shot of that.
How many sauces I can my previous set? Okay, that's good. And just grab this one so we can cut all the excess. Okay, stop there.
So now I'm going to mix part A and part B together.
you have
sat here and gave birth to me. And you raised me too. So if you think I'm weird, blame yourself. some people over this and they go in up. Shut up now. I don't know if it's going anywhere with it's over. It's hard to just pour where it's supposed to pour. And so I mean, connect everything. Look at the base, unnatural. Pour to be purple, so I'm gonna also pour this in the purple. I mean in the sides. Are you done with that? Almost.
These are the pieces, and they have gold in them. And we're just gonna slowly, let's see, and the other one's like, hand me down. These are the ones that you have to make sure to get down there because they want. Surface. So this is the next day, and this is actually just the next morning. I'm just going to show you how these 3D molds come out. They're very pretty. It's important to just make sure you have all the air out, especially on like the horsemen and these. So all of these pieces came out really pretty.
Some of them are harder than others to get out. There's one piece, I think it's the queen, that it's really hard. So it's just like this one, not the one I just did, but this one is just hard to put back, to fold the pieces back. Next, I'm gonna pour the white on the actual board, and I'm gonna pour the white pieces, the white and gold pieces. So after I'm done with these, I'm just gonna go through each square, and wipe it with a Q-tip and some alcohol, and make sure that it's clear, because I'm doing white, it's gonna show up extremely good. If I was doing black, it wouldn't really be a big deal because the black would black out the purple. But because it's white, you have to be very delicate with those pieces and make sure that there's nothing in your molds as well, because the resin likes to sit in there, and you'll go to do the white and you'll have a purple top. So yeah, I actually really like these 3D molds. I've seen where there's people that have molds that, you know, you have to paste together. I think as far as decorating those, it's probably easier. Let's see, we're able to get gold all the way up here. But as far as like the look, I don't want to paste them together. I'm just too impatient for that. I actually never really wait for my resin to fully cure. You know, the 72 hours. See, this is really pretty. Yeah, these pieces are all beautiful. All the pieces look really good. It's just these two, the king and the queen, that I'm just gonna have some trouble pulling it back through. And like you gotta be really strong and really patient once those pop back out. So these are what the pieces will look like. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pour them on camera today because I have to go get more resin from Hobby Lobby. So I was doing these dominoes and they started to cure while they were in my hand, and I had to hurry up and pour, and it ended up being, I couldn't recover those. They would have been really pretty to match this set, but yeah, so I'm gonna go through and do this, and I'll start recording again when it's time for me to pour. So I'm just going to take one of these cups that came with the resin and pour the alcohol in here.
This is actually really a tedious process. And if you're like me and you don't have the patience, it could be quite annoying. But I don't want to risk having any purple in these squares, and it would ruin the entire project. So I'm just gonna twirl my, for the most part, these should all be clean. I did clean them yesterday, but the resin was still wet, so there's certain areas that I didn't want to really press too hard in. I don't want any crumbs from, you know, I just did the, I just took those pieces apart, the chess pieces, so I don't want any crumbs from that to be stuck in here. So I'm just going to go through and just reassure. And I see that I was able to pick up a little bit of, yeah, like this little piece right here. A little bit of purple, so I think we're good for the most part. But what I actually wanted to show you before I pour is that in order to get the gold like this, how we got it, where it's just gold, you know, everywhere, these pieces are so pretty. I hope that it's focused because I can't see the camera, but I hope it looks good on your end. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is I'm going to take the gold and I guess it's okay, I have a little bit of gold that's in there, and we're just smearing it inside of there, and this is how we're able to achieve that gold look. And it's tricky because you can't get it to in so many places where like it will start to, as you see, none of the tops have it because it's so hard to get it's hard to get the air out, number one, but number two, really, it's just that it will put gaps in bubbles in your mold if you put it up too high, where you know you can't really feel and flatten the surface for it. So that's how these are looking. I'm just gonna go through and do these, and then I'll be ready to mix my epoxy and pour. Okay, so I'm done mixing the epoxy. It was cloudy for a minute, so I kind of mixed longer. Now I'm gonna add the white to it. Hopefully you can see me over here, can you? No. This is a new white from Hobby Lobby, Deco Art. I haven't used this white before, but I've used this brand, so I'm comfortable with the brand. Okay, so this is why I like these skewer sticks. But yeah, it's gonna add about that much. Let's see what color we have. As you see, you gotta like really dig down in there to make it mix. This is nice, but I don't like when it's still clear. Let me see, this might be, it might be good. After it's all mixed in. It takes a minute to mix this paint. You'll still see streaks. I kind of wanted it to be milky. But I think this is good. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and work with this. So what I'm gonna do now is just pour probably the entire contents, because this chessboard takes a lot of resin.
Mom,
Okay,
I'm thirsty.
okay baby, hold on. Go upstairs, making this chessboard, but you can't breathe this, so go upstairs.
Okay. Love you, Mom.
Love you too, I'll bring you something to drink shortly.
By the way, I'm already sick.
Yep.
Oh, that we made
I
it.
think I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna pour. Let it spread out. It looks like I do need a little bit more. I'm gonna hit the corners so that it could connect. And I was just trying to make sure I didn't over pour, but it looks like I'm good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the corners. So that was a perfect pour, which is cool because I have to pour the dominoes in those, so I want them to be separate. And I think I'm gonna go over this with my heat gun just to see. I don't see any bubbles at all. Actually, don't see any bubbles, so it might not even need the heat gun. But you see, like whatever this design is, this is what it will dry as. This will be the other side of the board. So it will be this color and that. And actually the board, the squares, even though it's the same exact resin, it kind of is more of a tandy color look. But yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna pour the chess pieces. What I'll do is just put all these right here. Hopefully you can see these. And I'm just gonna mix some new resin. But it's only from this project, so I try to use mine for projects. So even though they're only $1, I couldn't move my resin right now if I wanted to anyway. It would ruin it with steel until it cures. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna go ahead and take the domino pieces, which I don't know if they're gonna be on here. I'm gonna just like smear the gold inside here. Just small amounts like this because, excuse my nails, I have purple paint in them by the way, but small amounts like this because you don't want them to cover too much. It kind of looks tacky if it has too much gold. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back.
Okay, so this is the finished set. The battery died, so I couldn't record some of the stuff that I wanted to record, but look how pretty the pieces are. All the pieces are extremely pretty. And then I went ahead and made the checkers pieces as well, because they go to the same board. And then here are the white pieces. And I love the detail in these pieces, in these chess pieces. They're very detailed. These are the 3D. And, okay.